Hey friends, it's Quenby, Grateful Queen here on YouTube, and today I have a What Sold video for you, but this What Sold is specific to retail arbitrage. What is retail arbitrage? That is when you go to stores like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross, Nordstrom Rack, and you buy items that are new with tags in order to sell them online for profit. If you're new to retail arbitrage, I have several videos up on the channel. I'll pop a picture here. Videos like when I've gone to TJ Maxx yellow tag clearance sale and bought items really cheap in the clearance section in order to resell them for profit on eBay and Poshmark. So that's what this video is going to be about. What sold from my retail arbitrage shopping trips really in the last few months. And I'm just going to choose 10 or 15 items. We'll see depending on how long this video gets and how chatty I get. I'm gonna choose 10 or 15 items to share with you. This is not everything that's sold, but I wanna give you some follow back because I do these videos where I say, hey, I went to the TJ Maxx yellow tag sale. I bought a ton of stuff really cheap. I think I'm gonna sell it for this amount. So I wanna follow back with you and let you know how it really went. Okay, if you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Quenby. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay and Poshmark. So what that means is I shop at places like thrift stores, yard sales, and I mix it up by doing some retail arbitrage, some mystery boxes. I buy these things so that I can turn around and flip them online for profit. It's a really great part-time gig for me. I really like working from home and being my own boss and the extra income. It's a great way to shop secondhand and save things from the landfills. So I'm hoping this channel might inspire you to buy more secondhand, maybe resell, and I would love to have you join our community. Speaking of community, I've been doing a show called Live at 5, where I go live on YouTube at 5 Pacific time, so that's 8 for you East Coasters, and it's an opportunity for our reseller community to come together and chat in real time. So I would love to see you Fridays at 5 Pacific time. Now let's get into the video. I have my notes here, so I'm going to pop a picture up here of the item that sold. So let's get into it. The first item is this green envelope dress. I bought this at the yellow tag TJ Maxx sale for $4, and it sold for $29.99 really quickly on eBay. It took me a while to get this listed. I don't know why it was sitting around in one of my piles, but once I got it listed, it sold in less than a week for $29.99. I did free shipping, and it probably cost me about $4 to ship, so that was a pretty good flip, $4 to $29. The reason I bought this dress is because it was new with tag and it was plus size. Green envelope is sold at places like, Ross, Marshalls, and things. Not necessarily a high-end brand, but they make really cute plus size stuff, and I always want to get plus size items in my eBay store and Poshmark closet. This next item also sold really fast. This one sold on Poshmark, and it's this blank NYC camo skirt. I bought this because it was camo, and camo print, people just love it. No matter what camo print stuff I get in, it seems to sell. I paid $7 for this, and it sold on Poshmark for $17. But you have to remember, so the buyer paid $17, but on Posh they also pay $7.10 for shipping and then tax. So that kind of added up for my customers, so I was okay letting it go at $17. Plus, it was so quick. It was like within 24 or 48 hours, I want to say. So sometimes I just want to get those things moving. It was a size large. It was a mini skirt. I found this cool stock photo, so I'm okay with that flip. Okay, this next pair of jeans is definitely a brand to know. So these are Rag & Bone. Rag & Bone jeans retail for like over $300. They're a designer jean. I bought these ones for only $7 new with tag, and I love this style, you guys. What do you think of these? These were high-waisted, and they were the Fairfield boy jean, and they had this paint splatter on them. I had them listed, I think, at like $99, knowing I was probably going to have to take some best offers. When somebody offered me $50 after they'd been sitting for a few months, I was like, sure, I'll take $50 for those. So I paid $7. The buyer paid $50 on Poshmark, plus $7 shipping, plus tax. So they ended up paying like $60. So I thought that was pretty fair. Okay, this next pair of jeans I bought for style. So these are Zara jeans. They were a size 2, so a small size, but they had a few things going for them. Zara's a great brand. I love their styles, but it just doesn't sell that great for me. If I'm picking up Zara stuff, it's usually because I'm picking it up not for the brand Zara, but for the style. So these were like high-waisted, and they had that sailor front, which is like a flat front with the pocket style that makes them look like sailor uniforms. Those usually do pretty well for me. They were wide leg, they were a light wash, they were really nice jeans. I paid $8 and they sold for $25 on Poshmark, plus the buyer paid $7 and tax. I really like those. I mean, I thought those were such cute jeans. What do you guys think of that sailor style? Okay, this next piece was a J. Crew top. I bought it for $4, I think at the TJ Maxx yellow tag sale. I bought it because, well, J. Crew sells pretty well on Posh, but this was an XXL and a really cute style. It was striped, and it had like gold metallic stripes, and then it had kind of like a little flutter ruffle sleeve, so I thought that was really cute. It sold pretty quick on Posh. $25 plus $7 shipping and tax. So I turned my $4 into $25 on that one.
I didn't subscribe to Grateful Queen, so I had bad luck. I only made a little bit of money. I had super bad luck. Now I did subscribe to Grateful Queen, so I had great luck. I can reach when I was just a child. I was able to afford ruby and diamond bracelets. And I had the best luck ever. I won the soccer game. I had so much money. Woo! It's raining money!
Okay, this next sale from Retail Arbitrage were these Kate Spade sneakers. They were adorable. They were black sneakers, and they had a little ruffle detail. I just loved them. I got them super cheap. They were $4. And I was hoping they would sell around $50, but they did sit for a while on Posh. I think because they were a size 5. So that's a smaller size. It's not as common as like a 7, 8, or 9 or something. So I knew it might take them a little while to sell, but I ended up letting them go for $30, plus the buyer paid full $7 shipping and tax. Because I had only paid $4 and I was ready to see those babies go. They were so cute. I would definitely pick up those Kate Spade shoes again if I saw them. This next flip was really great. This was a really great flip, and it was from my most recent time. I've got several videos, you guys, up on my channel of me doing retail arbitrage. So I like to mix it up in my business. I like to experiment. I'm definitely a thrifter at heart. That's why I got into this whole reselling business. I love thrift store shopping for so many reasons. It's so great for the environment, of course. I like giving things a second chance. We have so much clothing made. We don't need tons more clothing. Do more thrifting. But I like to try new things. I like to keep it interesting. I like to get new with tags, items that are really good brand in my Poshmark closet or eBay store, because it draws attention into my store. So, you know, I do mostly thrifting and yard selling and stuff like that, but I like to mix it up with a little retail arbitrage. What's your experience with it? Have you tried it? Have you been successful? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. I love interacting with you there. Anyway, what was I on? Oh, I was on this most recent flip that I think was a really good flip, you guys. So I bought this Free People dress. It's so cute. And it was a size medium or small, I want to say. And it was called the Sky Tunic. And I found this great stock photo of it. I put it on Posh. It sold in less than a week. And it sold for my full asking price of $52. Plus they paid $7 shipping. So that was a really good flip. I paid $10 for this new tag dress. I wanted to keep it. It was one of these ones where I'm like, oh, maybe it won't sell and I'll just have to keep it. Do you guys have that where you're like, maybe I love this item so much, I kind of want it for myself, I'm gonna price it really high, or else it sells and you're like, oh, it's sold. I had that too with this Maeve dress that just sold on Poshmark. It was in my Valentine's Day video. I know it's past Valentine's, but if you ever want to check that out, that's where I took kind of a risk and I actually modeled the items that I was selling for Valentine's. Anyway, there was this great dress in there, a Maeve dress. It was all lace. It was a size large. And I was one of those ones where I was so tempted to keep it. I'm like, if it doesn't sell, maybe I'll keep it. But it sold, and I think it sold for like 40, 45 bucks. So I hope they love it as much as I did. Anyway, that was that Free People dress. I paid 10, it sold for 52. That's awesome. Okay, this next is a pair of jeans. These are J brand jeans. And these were really interesting. If they took a while to sell, I think you guys, they really just needed to find the right person because these were silver metallic. Check these out. They were a size 28 and they were called the chrome jeans. I paid $5, so those were super cheap. But they were like silver metallic, and they were this style that was really popular in 2019 going into 2020, which is a cropped boot. So what I'm looking for in denim in 2020 is high-waisted skinny, or high-waisted with a really enormous bell-bottom flare. But what we saw in 2019 were these crop boots. So they're cropped, but they come down and they flared the boot at the ankle. Anyway, they were pretty cool. They were pretty unique, so I knew they'd need a unique buyer. But for $5, I was picking them up, and they sold for $40. Plus on Poshmark, the buyer paid full $7 shipping and tax. So that was a good flip. Okay, I love this top so much, and if you're interested, I still have a few more of this similar style for sale on Posh right now. They have lots of likers. I've gotten some lowball offers, but I'm holding out because these tops are awesome. So this is a Free People top, and it's called, it has like a Southwest Aztec arms, and it's got these big balloon sleeves, and it's a thermal. This sold for $39 plus the buyer paid full $7 shipping on Posh. I paid $15 though. So these were, I paid up for these, $15 at the TJ Maxx yellow tag, but I'm confident they're gonna sell and I'm gonna make a profit. I have one in blue on Poshmark right now. I have a lot of really awesome pieces that I personally love in my Poshmark closet right now. Some great Free People tops like this. So I paid $15, but it sold for $39 plus $7. So I kind of doubled my money there. And a little more, so that was great. Okay, so this next sale was an Eileen Fisher top. So I forget how long ago this was, you guys. I have the video up on my channel. It's the Ross Retail Arbitrage video. I went to Ross looking for something, and I was looking through the clearance, and they had all this Eileen Fisher. I have never before seen Eileen Fisher for sale at Ross, and I've never seen it since. So I did a big Eileen Fisher haul, and the stuff's been the stuff has been slowly selling for me. It also takes me so long to get stuff up and listed. I make these videos and I'm a part-timer, so I work when I can. So I'm not like a super quick get that stuff listed. I wish I was a super quick get that stuff listed, but I'm just not. I move at kind of a slower pace. I have another full-time job. This is my part-time gig. I totally love it, but I'm not one of those sellers that's like, you know, getting stuff listed the same day. It's just not how I'm able to do it. But anyway, this top was awesome. This was a size medium. These were organic. I sent one to my sister Aaliyah. I hope she loves it. And now that it's spring is probably finally coming to Boston, where my family's from. Right now I live in Northern California, but my family's from Boston. I sent my sister Aaliyah. Aaliyah, if you're watching, do you love that top? I was tempted to keep one myself, but I sent her one, and this one sold for $40. I paid $16 though, so I paid up on these, but $16 to $40 on eBay, that's okay with me. So, and another thing from that same Eileen Fisher haul sold, these are Eileen Fisher jeans. I would have bought more of these, but they only had like, this was the only pair they had left at Ross. These are Eileen Fisher jeans. They were size 12, so I thought that was good. They were like a high-waisted, light wash, organic, and the buyer paid $44 on eBay, plus they paid $8 shipping. So I turned my 14 into 44. I'm happy with that. I think I was kind of hoping these Eileen Fisher jeans might go for a little more. I think I was hoping they were going to be more like a $70 flip. But you guys, there's what I hope to get. And then there's once I list them, if I get an offer, it's very rare I'm going to turn down like a $40 or $50 offer. Almost like no matter what I spent on it, I'm usually saying yes to that offer. I might hope I'm going to get 75, but there's no reason for me to hold out for an extra 20 bucks. For me personally, this is how I run my business. We each have different business models. I support you in whatever business model you're doing. But in my business, it's kind of like if I get a pretty decent offer, I'm usually taking it as long as I'm making a profit. And it all kind of balances out. Like some items I might take a little less, but then some I got my full asking price, or you know, so it all kind of balances out. I'm okay as long as I'm making a profit for my time and effort on this stuff. Would you have taken that offer? Let me know in the comments what you think. Just a few more items to share with you. Okay, these next two items also sold fast. So This is a J. Jill sweater. I love selling J. Jill on eBay. I haven't experimented with it much on Posh, but it's one of my like top selling items, brands on eBay. This was a J. Jill sweater, an open front in a bright pink. I think it was like a wool linen blend or something. It had a good material content. I paid 10 bucks. It sold for $30 really fast. And this was a medium tall. And I personally like having those kind of unique sizes. So if I see something that's like large tall or medium tall or something, or long, I often pick those up because that buyer needs something specific. Like they need a long inseam or something, and they might be looking for that. It might be harder for them to shop at other places, and they might be looking specifically for that. I go to places like eBay and Poshmark and Mercari and all that to find those unique sizes. So I like having those. So yeah, that was a good flip. Okay, and this next one was a really fast flip, and I want to tell you about it. So these were new at tag Free People jeans, and I paid up for them, and let me tell you why. I paid $16 for these, and typically Free People jeans are not like my quick best mover. I do really well with Free People tunics and the thermal tops and things like that. But jeans, I don't do as well with. But I bought these for $16 because they were a size 32. 32 is the largest size that Free People makes. And it's kind of equivalent to maybe like a size 12. And these also had a lot of design features that I thought were going to make them maybe sell well. They were skinny, but they had these really long ankle zippers that I thought were really great style detail. And then they had almost like moto pants, some zippers, slanted zippers across the front. These were called the Jet Jeans, and they sold really fast for $40, plus they paid the full $7 asking shipping price on Poshmark. So 16 to 40, I'm okay with that. I made some profit on those, and they sold fast, and I think that's what we're always hoping for. We want to make a decent profit. We want to make a decent profit, but we also, it's great when things sell quick, right? So what do you think? Do you like these what sold from Retail Arbitrage videos? I have one coming up, what sold from Target. So I like following back with you guys on videos I've made before to like just update you on how it actually went. Some of these things sold for what I wanted, some a little bit less, but I'm happy with the profit I made on these items, and I like doing a little retail arbitrage. What do you guys think? I would love to hear from you in the comments. Hope to see you at one of my lives so we can chat in real time on Fridays, 5 o'clock Pacific time. Maybe I'll see you there or in the next video. Thanks for watching. I always appreciate it, you guys. Thanks. Bye.
Make sure to like and subscribe. Hit it. Punch it.